all in the way.
It's okay.
So you want to start outside? I've been asked that before about the concept or the idea of C.O.T.S, acronym Church on the Street. Out of burden, really. 30 years ago, I was at a church as a new convert. I remember Pastor Lerner said, anyone here want to go to the prison to talk to the men about being saved? Big church, about 400 people were there. I think 2 of us went down. And I went to that outreach, and it fit so well, like hand in glove. And that was a burden to reach lost people. So I'll fast forward, and statistics indicate that people are just not visiting church the way they did maybe 20, 30 years ago, for a myriad of reasons. And so my thesis is, if they don't come to us, we must go to them. Church on the Street is an outreach, not a denomination, to reach people, put the church atmosphere right where they are, to get embedded with their lifestyle. Not like a revival or like a tent meeting, but we're right there on a weekly basis, offering them church on the street and in their area. So that's how the concept was born. Church on the Street has been good in 3 areas. A, the saints have rallied with us to come down and take part, so they feel part of it. The community, we thank God, crime has been decreased in some areas. And also, they've been very supportive. Just last week, a couple of the guys gave $30 offering, Church on the Street. We don't get many visitors coming into the church that are strangers. But I think 2 months ago, we got 60 folks that came to church on the street. And we've got some, they won't come to the building, but they will come to church on the street. Who comes to support? Well, the saints love to come. We come, we set up, again, Church on the Street. We bring speakers, we have our singers, people testifying, we have signs, the whole 9 yards. We give away pop, we give away snacks for the children. And so the saints rally around that. And also the saints that come, well, not saints yet, but they come to visit, they're there every Sunday. Good day, friends. Pastor Moon coming to you again here in Macon, Georgia, introducing C.O.T.S, or Church on the Street. It's a new concept. What we do, we inject church service right on the street where people are. What I love most, we have 2 girls that come, maybe 6 and 9 years old. Good day, this is Pastor Moon. And today has been an exciting day. We have expanded Church on the Street in 3 areas here in Macon, Georgia. We have 2 of my favorite folks here. They come every Sunday. And these girls, they come every Sunday. They're there if their mom lets them, and they enjoy it. They come with hugs, and if we can just reach those 2 young girls, that'll be the world to me. Others come, of course, but just reaching those little girls, and they sit up front, and they want to be there. They come, and they're happy. They leave excited, and it's a blessing having them come. So the community does support us also, too. So, Brother Moon, what's your long-term vision for C.O.T.S? I'd like to see, well, now we have 3 in town now. We have 3 different areas in town. We're expanding. But I think it should be all over the nation, all over the world. You know, I can imagine these gazebos being in Tiananmen Square, where there were 15,000 killed by government agents 12 years ago, 15 years ago. I could see a gazebo in Alaska down by the river that runs through the area there of central Alaska. I was there about 10 years ago. I could see a gazebo in Puerto Rico near the hotel that we stayed at for that week and a half. I could see a gazebo in Grand Cayman near those big cruise ships giving out tracts. Friend, if you're a minister, you understand statistics indicate here in America, last year, 2,000 churches closed up. Myriad of reasons why, but people are not responding the way they did years ago. So it's incumbent on us to reach out. When you go out there, areas that are well-traveled, the foot traffic, you've got to inject yourself into their neighborhoods and bring out the good news. We all love good news. The news to me is Christ died for those who are in sin. He came to set captives free. And if you try this, it'll work. One last thing. Preacher, it won't just work for you, but for the saints you have working with you. And for those in the area, they will support you because they need help, especially right now. Now is the perfect time to reach people. People are fearful. Many are depressed. Many are paranoid. And now is the time to reach them. And again, C.O.T.S is not just for 2 weeks. This is a permanent issue. We're down there for good. We're in there for the long haul. We thank God for the time to tell you about C.O.T.S. Amen.